This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And I'm Gearoid Farrelly.
And you're listening to Agony Rants.
Welcome listeners to new season.
170, I think, is it?
Episode 114, Niamh.
Wow. Who knew?
114.
Who knew? I thought you'd be well tired of me now.
Niamh, never.
I get the feeling sometimes, that, maybe I'm just getting past it.
You weren't listening to 98 FM this morning, were you?
No, I wasn't.
No, then that's grand. I've no problem with you.
What did you say?
I did roast you now, in fairness.
Did
Niamh.
you?
Yeah, I'm sick of you being funny. Do you know what I mean? I've had enough now. Because here's the thing, right? Welcome, listener. We'll get to, look, it's Agony Rants. I mean, if you don't know it's Agony Rants by now,
what the hell?
what are you even doing?
No, but there might be new people.
There might be new people.
We always love new money.
Oh, new money, yes, absolutely. Agony Rants is a show where a Eurovision winner and a comedian, her and me, we solve your problem, heal your life and make things a little bit better for you on this Monday morning.
Love it.
And this is like traditionally now, this is the rough Monday of the year.
Okay.
We're here to help.
Okay.
We're here
Fair
to make
enough.
it better.
Okay. So what happened this morning?
Oh, I was doing 98 FM and they were asking me about what it's like to do a podcast with you, and I said it's awful, to be honest with you. And I'll tell you what I'm sick of, Niamh.
What?
I'm sick of people coming up to me and telling me how funny you are.
Yeah?
And I'm annoyed about it, right?
Why?
I'll tell you why.
Because you do the edit and take all my funny bits out.
I'll
I'm joking. That is a
Niamh,
joke. Sorry.
Niamh, I'm sorry now.
Okay.
I'm very judicious in the edit.
I know you are.
I'm very judicious.
I know.
Whenever you say something like inherently racist, and like she's a national treasure, we'll call that out. People don't need it. Now, here's the thing. I haven't heard you sing in ages.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
I kind of forget that's what you do. Do you know what I mean? Like every so often I'll be like, what's the point? Like, why are we here? And then I'm like, oh, because she's a great singer.
Oh.
Yeah. But I haven't heard you sing in ages, right? But before Christmas, you were doing the Ray D'Arcy show.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes. Singing
Now,
with the orchestra.
If you're in Ireland, right, you'll know Ray D'Arcy. If you're anywhere else, there's no reason you should.
No.
Now, here's the thing. So it's a big national radio show, and they were doing like a little Christmas episode.
Well, not so little because the orchestra was playing.
It was in a big studio, and they had the National Symphony Orchestra, and they were doing carols.
Yeah.
And they'd loads of singers.
They
Well,
did.
they'd 4.
Oh, no, 6.
6, all right. Well, there was 2 that clearly didn't make an impact, but anyway.
You were physically there. You
I
saw
was,
them.
but Niamh, I was on my phone.
Okay.
So they said, because one of my friends is the producer and she knows I love an orchestra.
Yeah.
She said, come in, Gearoid. You love an orchestra, we'd love to have you. I said, absolutely, I'll come in and I'll sit in the balcony. So I was just sitting watching proceedings.
Right.
And Niamh Kavanagh McGahey, was chosen to sing Oh Holy Night.
Yeah.
Now, Niamh.
And that's pressure now. I don't get it. I'm not
That
really...
is pressure. That is pressure. She was Valiumed up to her eyeballs.
I had the rescue remedy on the
Yeah,
tongue.
absolutely. She was propped up against the mic. But now, Niamh, you were brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
You were absolutely brilliant now, because there was a point when I was like, now here comes the high notes. Now we'll just be very, big breaths, Niamh, big breaths.
Were you like clenched?
I was like, I was.
A little bit clenched.
I was a little bit clenched, Niamh. I didn't have a movement for about 3 days. There was a part of me that thinks, now if she blows this note, I'll just walk out and pretend I wasn't here. But you nailed it, Niamh.
Oh my God.
Nailed it.
Oh
Absolutely
my God.
nailed it. And I posted an Insta story.
You did?
Now I couldn't post the whole thing because there was people in front of me and they were like visible.
I know.
But then there was a part where it was like, feck them.
I know, they didn't.
But anyway, I didn't post the bit with them. I just posted you doing your big high note. And Niamh,
What happened?
the gays went wild.
Did they?
The
They love a high
DMs,
note.
the DMs were popping. They were popping.
Do you know, it was really
I
fun.
was very proud.
But what you're not
Very
pointing
proud.
out is I went from being, Maria Callas 1 minute to
You're a
maybe-
better singer than Maria Callas.
Oh, darling, don't.
She did her best, but she
Don't,
wasn't great.
Don't aggravate the people, right?
She did her best.
No, but, and then I had to be David Bowie, like within an hour.
Yeah, you had to do, because then you sang Little Drummer Boy. That was very good.
That was really nice because it was very low compared to what I just
It was, yeah,
done.
it was but
But it was really lovely because I got to do it with Jerry. So I was kind of running the gamut of life there, and then of course when in no time I was Miley Cyrus on the New Year's Eve show.
I know, yeah. No, I'll be honest with you, Niamh. I'll be honest with you, I didn't enjoy that. Never again, Niamh.
You say that.
Never again.
You say that after everything we do. Never again. And yet,
never again.
I saw your little face in the audience because you're up high.
I was up going, now don't mess it up, Niamh.
I know, there was that look on your face, in the radio.
Don't make a show of me.
In the radio show, it was like, okay. And there was a lot of meaningful glances between the two of us if something funny happened.
I know, yeah. It was a bit like, here's Elaine, she's home from Australia. You're like, oh, give me a break.
I know.
Nobody cares, Elaine. You got a flight. There's no reason you should be on national radio.
Gearoid,
give me a break.
Gearoid was in full indignation. She was like, what? I had better things to do.
That's the thing that pisses me off about Christmas. They do this thing where it's like, why are you on the news? Because you live somewhere else and you came home.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? You've just got off a long haul flight in Dublin Airport and they've got cameras in your face going, where have you come from? It's none of your fucking business. Just get off a plane.
People love those videos where people come home and they're all roaring, crying because they're home.
I know, and then there's the kids choir and...
Trust me, by Christmas, like by Boxing Day or Stephen's Day, everybody's wishing them home again.
I know, yeah. I remember once, a couple of years ago, I can't remember where, I think it was on Joanne's tour.
Okay.
It was right after Christmas, we had a flight, we were going somewhere. And I remember being in Dublin Airport and there was like 3 or 4 girls that were like waving madly at this couple that were going through departures, and then the couple were like waving, and this was going on for ages, and I was like, this is
ridiculous.
But as soon as the couple went through, all 4 girls went, oh, thanks be to Christ, I've never seen the back of them. I was like, that is the most Irish thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh no, we've all been that. Even if we don't show it outside. That's you after every recording.
It's like those people that, they come home and they're trying to tell you how great their life is in Dubai. Like, give me a break.
No, it's not.
Go on back there. How was your Christmas, my love?
My Christmas was lovely. I had a very family oriented. After I, finished my work, it was around the 20th, which was nice. I had a bit of time off over Christmas. And this year was a little bit more involved because obviously, we lost one of our members during the year.
Oh, yeah.
And so that was really
that was very sad.
Very emotional, but beautiful to be together. It's the first time we were all together since the funeral, which was quite difficult. Difficult, but also wonderful because I just felt, because I was so busy last year for the second half, I didn't really get the time to be in the space with the people, and they stayed with me for a couple of days, which was really lovely.
New Year's Eve weekend, I had a surprise party for my parents, joint 70th, and I had a wedding on New Year's Eve.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. We were texting each other on New Year's Eve and we were trying to... When our careers, you seemed very happy.
Our careers were ending.
You seemed very happy.
When our careers were ending on RTE1.
My favourite tweet of the evening was, celebrity murder. First celebrity murder of 2024 is Niamh murdering Miley Cyrus.
People are so kind, aren't they?
Yeah, I love
They're
it.
so kind.
There's nothing more joyful than going on to X to see how you're doing in life. I don't think that person realised how happy they made me in that moment. Made me laugh so much because I sent it to you and you went. I said, "Well, this is promising. This is a promising start to the year."
I actually just pretended it wasn't happening.
I know you did.
Because after the record, I was like, "No, we'll never mention that again." I have to say now, Christmas. I'll be honest with you, I'm never taking time off again.
Oh, why?
I'm just not. I don't survive, and I don't do well when I take time off, Niamh. I just don't. I had 6 weeks off gigging. That's ridiculous. I'm never doing that again.
No, because let's be honest, you've never looked better.
No, I was just like...
Are your dungarees hanging off you because you've lost weight?
Yeah, I've lost a bit of weight, yeah. I don't know.
What's going on with you?
I've got some stomach thing. I mean, I don't think it's particularly serious. I just think,
Is it maybe contagious? Is it like... my question is it contagious?
No, I don't think it's contagious. The doctor thinks it's stress.
I have very mixed feelings about whether I want to catch it or not. I don't want to be sick.
I've lost a good bit of weight.
I don't want to be sick, but you've lost quite a bit of weight, Gearoid. That could work well for me right now.
See, I know I have a photo shoot coming up, and it could be just anxiety about the photo shoot. And listen, if this is the way it manifests itself, Gearoid gets stressed about photo shoots, and then he looks great in them.
Wow.
It's like, so Christmas. I do have news about Christmas, Niamh.
Oh,
I do have news.
What's your news?
Santa Claus did deliver.
Did Santa Claus deliver?
He did indeed.
Now
by Santa Claus, I mean me.
Okay.
Because I bought it for myself because nobody else bothered.
Is it the famous?
I bought a laminator.
Oh my God! I hovered over it on Amazon. I'm not going to lie. Last week I was thinking, I'm desperate to know if Gearoid has got his laminator. I actually wanted to ask you because if you didn't get it, I was going to buy it for you.
Niamh.
Are you raging now?
Yeah, 6 months. 6 months, Niamh, I've been talking
You've
about
been
this.
talking about this laminator. I kept hoping it was going to turn up a
thrilled.
little.
I was delighted. You know what? I had a visitor. One of my friends was over when the laminator arrived, and I thought I'd never been so delighted. Like,
Really?
because the doorbell went. It was Amazon. I was like, I know what this is, and my friend was like, "What? Like, laminator? Like, what's going on, Gearoid? You're clearly in the throes of a mental health crisis. Is there anything we can do?" And he made the point. He said, "You're never going to use that." And I said, "How dare you? How dare you?"
I will use it in the first 30 seconds of having it.
Now, here's the thing. It sat in a box for 2 weeks and I didn't use it. And then last night, because I knew I was doing this today, I was like, I better use that laminator. So I laminated the instruction book. But
Oh, the instruction.
yeah, I've nothing to laminate. So I was just like, let's have a go.
You missed this. I actually looked on the table to see if anything was actually
No.
laminated.
But from now on, everything is going to be white clean, Niamh. I'm delighted with myself.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. You know, I got I got many gifts over Christmas.
What was your best gift?
Well, I've lots of gifts, right? And I was thinking about that coming in because I knew you were going to ask that question.
Go on.
I mean, I can't get to the laminator stage of things, right? Obviously, my best gift was that all my family were lovely together.
This is the sort of shit now. No, all my family was together. I can think of nothing worse than all your family being together. Like, Niamh, I'm sorry. That's the worst thing about Christmas, right?
Not to me.
Do you know what my favourite thing about Christmas was this year? I was so nervous about letting it slip that we were having a surprise party for my mum and dad.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I was on tender hooks. That's probably why my stomach was acting up. I was stressed out. I just went home. Like
on Christmas
at 6 o'clock
Day?
on Christmas Day, I was like, I'm going home. I can't deal with this anymore now. It's too much. It's too stressful. It's too stressful. I couldn't even have a drink.
Okay, so if you're asking me what my best gift, it's not necessarily my best gift, although my friend will be mortally wounded. Every year, myself and my friend Sarah, we theme our gift. So that we get out of that whole thing about how much to spend or any of that, right? So we say we spend less than 20 quid on whatever we decide we're going to buy for each other this year. You know, so sometimes it's a mug, sometimes it's a tea towel. Eventually I had to say, stop putting my face on things. That's it. You know, stop putting our faces.
Did she buy Agony Rant's merch?
Yeah, no, she didn't, to be fair. But this year we decided the gift that we would give each other was a novelty phone case, right? And the thing about the novelty phone case, now I see now you're finally...
Is that the phone case?
Wait to hear. The whole point of it was that we would have to keep it on for a month after we receive it, right? And I bought her a sensible shark in a onesie one, right? With one that you can't even fit in your pocket, right? I was very reserved because I wanted to buy her the one that looks like a frying pan with an egg in it, right? Because she likes eggs. And, you know, it made sense in my head. The frying pan is the size of your head, right? So
it's a phone case that's like a frying pan, but it's massive.
Yes. So basically your phone sits in the middle of it. But you actually have to physically hold it like a frying pan and it's about the size of your face. But so I didn't do that because she's a nurse and she works nights and that's very unfair, right? So she bought me something, right?
Now, Niamh, that's quite... That phone case is quite something.
This is an old lady phone case.
That is Nana.
That is Nana.
That is Nana's purse.
Nana's purse, right? There's a little purse that has a thing and then there's credit cards. And I thought, she's been very... and it's very sparkly. Like, it's so not me.
I'm going to be honest with you, right?
What?
Do you know what I find unnerving?
What is it?
Is those phone cases that people, you know, the phone cases that they're like the book, like that.
Yeah.
Like they're like the book that people put the cards in. My ma has one and my dad has one. And every time I see them, I'm just like, I think that's how you know you're old.
No. It's not really. Trust me, there's many other things that tell you you're old, right? But anyway, this, you know, it was a stroke of genius on her behalf because I have to now explain to people that I did not choose this phone case.
And you should.
Yes, I do. It's nearly the first thing I want to do when I see people because I think sometimes they look at me and go, Jesus Christ. And then they go, I think she chose that. And I don't want to be that person. And
no, you don't.
It is a stroke of genius.
It's very much Nana's in hospital. Yes. And she keeps that on her lap.
And it's got a little handly strap that you put on your wrist, you know, one of those little holders. And then the other thing it has is so much sparkle that actually sometimes it catches my eye and I actually wanted to deny that it's my phone. But it has made me go on my phone a lot less.
Well, there's a lot to be said for that, but that's the sort of blame now that could cause a road traffic accident.
Well, put it this way, right? Her mother was over for Christmas. But here's the thing. She went out and ordered the same one the next day.
That's not great. That's not great. I ended up in the eye and ear hospital over Christmas.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Why?
I'll tell you what happened, right? So, my boyfriend went away for 5 days, right?
Were you pining?
Yeah. During that 5 days...
Or were you celebrating too much?
Boots' claws started to get a bit long.
I saw this post. What happened?
Here's the thing, right? When Boots needs her claws cut, what we do is, right, I sit her on my lap like a baby.
Okay.
And then my other half cuts the claws. Right?
Okay. So there's some sort of control.
And what has to happen is as well, which now I have to say, I think this is adorable, right? When you're cutting her leg paws, not her hand paws, the leg ones.
I know the ones
right?
you're talking about, yeah.
It's like she looks at them, and then when you go with the nail clippers onto the nail, she goes like she starts to get upset. So what you have to do, I know this sounds absolutely insane, and I realise that our people listening to this going like the guys need to cop on. They just need get it together, guys. So what we have to do is right when we're cutting her leg paws, leg claws, we have to cover her eyes.
Oh my God, you play peekaboo?
Yeah, we just have to cover her eyes because otherwise she gets upset, right? So
she doesn't know.
It's a bit of an ordeal. Yeah, so she doesn't know that she's getting them done, right? Okay. Because I think she thinks it's going to hurt, but it doesn't.
Okay.
So my other half came back and we were just about to go to bed and I was like, her claws need cutting actually. We should probably do that. And he said, we'll leave them till the morning.
Oh.
Right? Okay.
Do you think she heard you?
I'd say she probably did. And then because it was like his first night back, we were like, oh, we'll leave her out. She can sleep in with us. So anyway, in the morning, what Boots does is we have a morning routine.
Okay.
You get a tap. I'd like to be fed, please.
Come on.
And normally you go, get away from me. It's very early. And then 5 minutes later, you get another tap.
Okay.
Just tap on the face. And then your third tap is slightly more urgent, Niamh.
Okay. It's a little bit more.
Slightly
this
more
is like
definite.
your third snooze, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's very much this is time to get up now.
Okay.
And what it is what she does is she just opens your eyes. Right? But she does it. I know it's intimidating. It is to intimidate you, right? Because she does it with her claws out. Now, it doesn't hurt, but you feel her claws on your eyes and she just leaves them there as if to say, I could savage you, but I'm choosing not to.
I'm reminding you that I am part lion.
Yeah, I'm a lion. I'm a lion. And you should get me that little patch of food, please. So, what happened was, she did that on my eye, but because her claws were so sharp, there was just like a little slice.
Oh,
right?
No.
So she sliced, and because I got a shock when she sliced, a claw went into my eye.
Oh, no.
Right? So it kind of went down to, that bit just beside your nose? It kind of went down quite far. And because she has form, like she did nearly take out my other half's eye once, the eye and ear hospital, when we'd been there previously, had said if you ever get a cat's claw in your eye, it's actually, because it's so sharp, it can do a lot of damage. You do need to go and get it checked.
You need to go and check, right?
So I had to get up. And I looked, I didn't even think of it, but I went into the bathroom to go, I think she's cut me quite badly. And I went in and I was like, that needs a bit of a stitch now, I think. Because that soft skin under your eye, that just kind of flops apart.
Oh my
God. So I was like, okay. Yeah, I mean, it was just literally like an open wound. So I was like, okay. So I went down to the emergency department of the Eye and Ear Hospital. Now, the emergency department of the Eye and Ear Hospital it's very Irish. It's like, yeah, you may have an emergency, but you go down and then they like to tell you to go home and make an appointment. So like, wow, great. Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
So I made an appointment and I had to go back then at 3:00 and she just basically gave out to me about cats.
Oh. But you're okay.
But I'm okay.
Do we have a follow-up?
Niamh, we have a follow-up. Do you want to read this?
Yeah.
Far away.
It says, hi Gearoid, hi Niamh. I love that they're separate. Okay. Merry Christmas. And we have Christmas emojis. So we just want to say our mailbox was very full.
The mailbox was very full. Actually, we should clarify this before we read this.
Okay.
We had a lot of problems because I do think the wheels have been coming off people mentally because it's Christmas.
There's a lot of family time.
Wrong time to take a break. Wrong time to take a break. So what we have is, and we think we're doing this judiciously, I think this is very fair.
We try to be really fair about it.
We always want to encourage you to email agonyrants@gmail.com. But what happens is a lot of them come in to me in DMs, right?
Yeah.
Now, here's the problem with that. Niamh doesn't have access
No, I don't.
Marissa doesn't have access. And I lose them. Because I check Instagram quite a bit. So sometimes at 3 o'clock in the morning I read a problem and then
And you forget.
it's gone, and then other DMs come in. And so what happens is the night before I record, I have to go through and find them. Right? And sometimes I find them, sometimes I don't. So what would be nice is if people emailed the email box, agonyrants@gmail.com. Obviously, if there's a reason you can't do that, I don't know why, send them in a DM. But we're going to prioritise the ones that come into the email box.
And some of them are time sensitive. When you read them, you're trying to decide who you have to talk off the cliff first. But anyway, anyway, we're just going to do a follow-up to show how worthy it is to actually email us in, right? So this follow-up is, hi Gearoid, hi Niamh, Merry Christmas, couple of Christmas emojis, I'm loving that. I want to drop you a note to say thank you. You solved my problem without even trying. That's how good we are.
You're welcome.
I am in the second trimester expecting my first child and very excited. Congratulations, Katie. For years, my boyfriend and I wanted to get a dog, but timing was never right. Travel and buying a house, I completely understand that. And a few weeks ago, we started the process to adopt a puppy. Oh my God. Both our families tried to talk us out of it as they felt it was too much with the baby on the way.
Oh, give me a break.
I found their doubt very stressful and had a few sleepless nights.
Bastards.
One day, while listening to your podcast, I felt reassured it was the right decision. On a previous episode, Niamh, you mentioned that during your pregnancy with your first son, you also decided to get a puppy and that you never regretted the decision. This led me to trust my instincts and go for it. Skip forward a few weeks, our puppy Nova is well settled as part of our new family and we couldn't be happier. Love your podcast. Thanks for your brightening up my Mondays, Katie. Right, Katie, you're right. Do you know what it is? I wanted a puppy my whole life, and as you know, as I said back in the time, I was, my mum wasn't into it, and then I was travelling. So when I found out I was having my firstborn, I decided if I'm home with a baby, I'm home with a dog, because I might as well be happy all the way.
Brilliant.
But do you know what happened? By the time the first baby came, I already felt like I had a first baby. So I never had a first baby. It really helped me even with my first child because I was less stressed. Because
you could just go out and leave the dog to look after.
There was two things. It's how you introduce the dog.
Mummy's going to Luxembourg to sing In Your Eyes.
Loving it.
There'll be a Labrador in charge.
Sometimes more responsible than the parent I left behind. I mean, will we leave that there?
I am on the last leg of my Glamour Hammer tour. I'm on my last leg.
I feel like I've been here before.
A lack of enthusiasm.
No,
for my
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah. Niamh, you sound absolutely enthusiastic. Last leg, 20 more dates and then it's done and then I'll never mention it again.
Really?
I am in Baker Street on February the 9th.
I'm very excited.
I am in the Museum of Comedy in London on the 20th of January. I will be doing shows in Longford, Carrick-on-Shannon, Balbriggan, Pavilion in Dunleary. I'll be doing a work in progress in Tala, in the Civic.
Oh.
And there's the Lark in Balbriggan. There's a few other ones.
Right.
GearoidFairley.com is where all the information is. You can also go through the link in my Instagram bio.
You're so tech savvy. I'm like so impressive. So impressive.
I'm like that guy. What's his name? Elon Musk. Except less opinionated.
Yeah, don't be him.
Less opinionated.
# be less Elon. Because there's a bit of a Musk. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, be sure to check out Glamour Hammer. I can hardly wait for the next tour.
Niamh, we're going to need to talk about your lack of enthusiasm.
I love you. You know I love you.
Niamh, do you want to know more about Ireland's energy revolution?
Yeah.
Good answer. How we can all be smarter energy users, what renewable technologies are coming into our homes and communities, and how small businesses can benefit from decarbonising. Is that your vibe, Niamh?
Yes, totally.
That's how we roll. Listen to 180 Degrees, which is a podcast that will help you save money and also save energy.
I'm on it now.
There's an energy crisis, Niamh.
As a homeowner who pays the utility bills with a young fella in my house.
This is the podcast that we need.
I'm so on this.
Go to seai.ie/podcast to find out more. That's 180 Degrees. It's a podcast. It's about energy saving and it's about Ireland's energy revolution. Check it out.
I'm on it.
Niamh, we have to tell these people that we are part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network. It is a network of curious, creative people making wonderful podcasts to put out into the world.
Yeah, we're definitely curious.
Yeah, curious. That's us. And what we want is our listeners to support our show.
Yes, we do.
So we don't get cancelled.
Yeah.
115 episodes, haven't made a penny. We're not going to talk about it. So what you can do to support our show and to keep us on the air is you can become a member of Head Stuff Plus by pledging as little as €5 per month.
Yeah.
And in return for that, you will get access to Head Stuff Plus, where you will receive bonus content from our show.
And from all the shows, actually.
All of the shows in the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
I mean, obviously, you're going to select that we're your favourite. So, you know, obviously, you're going to support us.
Yes.
But the thing is, that doesn't mean you won't get other bonus content.
So when you're signing up, you pledge your money to go to Agony Rants.
Yeah. In total.
In total. All of it.
Yeah. I mean, we love our other people on this.
Not enough to pay them, Niamh.
No.
Not enough to pay them. We would also, if you would like to help us out, you know, to put some food on the table, you can buy our merch.
Oh, yes.
We have mugs. We have totes. We also have Do Not Disturb signs, which we need to decide what we're going to do with, because we've got a few of them left over.
Right, okay.
I think what we might do, we could give them to letter writers.
If we feel they've given a good letter?
If we feel they've got a good letter.
Well, then, no, well, I'm not sure about that.
No, Niamh is just worried because that's going to continue and then we'll have to buy more.
No, I don't subscribe to everybody should get a Do Not Disturb
Oh,
sign.
no. No,
the problem is, you know...
Just ones that are particularly sad or particularly touching or particularly...
Do they have to be sad or touching? We want them funny, let's be honest. We don't want sad or touching.
If we feel somebody deserves a Do Not Disturb sign.
Okay.
I'm just saying we have a stock and Head Stuff are going to just bin them.
I don't know what the criteria is.
We'll work out a criteria. We'll
figure out something.
Niamh's not on board.
No.
The other thing we want to do is we want to cross-promote another show on the Head Stuff Podcast Network, because that's what we do.
Yeah,
we're helpful people.
We are helpful, as long as we're not giving them money.
One of the shows that we were promoting, because we did a feed swap with Tell Me Everything by Liam Gearoid.
Oh, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, so go have a listen to Liam. He's absolutely brilliant. Tell Me Everything, you'll find it. It's not on Head Stuff, it's on another network. Can't remember which one. But it's a good show.
Yeah.
Lots of good guests. The show from Head Stuff that we're going to promote this week is Phoning It In, which is an improv radio show.
Yeah, it's really good.
There's loads of comedians have been on it. It's very funny.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite shows. It's long running.
Yes, it is.
Great guests. Absolutely hilarious.
Do we not come under technically long running?
Yeah, kind of now.
Yeah,
114
we are.
episodes.
I think we are.
Yeah, long running. So it's time for some respect, Niamh.
Oh, without a doubt.
From our peers. Peer respect. That's what we want.
Surely highly commended did that. Oh, don't mention the war.
Anyway.
Here's a clip.
Hello, my name is Dave Coffey and I'm the host of Phoning It In, the hilarious improvised phone-in show. It's like Joe Duffy's Live Line, except we make it all up on the spot. We've got a back catalogue of over 100 episodes featuring some of the best comedy performers in the country. People like Kevin McGahern, Alison Spittle, Killian Sunderman, Shane Dan Byrne, Joanne McNally, Michael Fry, Emma Doran, Peter McGann, Hannah Mamelas, Tony Cantwell, and so many more. Join me, Dave Coffey, for Phoning It In right here on the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Okay,
Niamh,
so
we have a problem.
Patrick or you can't call she doesn't want you to use her name. So you're going to edit that out, right?
I guess.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. We're discussing the problems.
Oh, this is the first time in 114 episodes there's going to be a beep over Niamh.
Anyway, we can't use that name, so we need to... Which one are you going to do?
We'll beep it. Okay, and we'll do... Hi, guys. I'm writing in the wee hours because I'm still awake, thinking of the shite that happened on New Year's Eve. I really feel for this person.
I know.
That's me.
That
is me.
That is us.
I did this recently. I tell you, I did this recently. I couldn't sleep thinking about something, and I had to have a conversation about somebody, and I sat up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I made notes on my phone about all the things I needed to address in the conversation.
Okay, good.
Swear to God.
So this is going well.
Every year our family gets together for New Year's Eve, and it's always a bit last days of the Roman Empire. Plenty of food and booze and maybe a cheeky weed jelly. Jesus Christ.
A weed jelly?
A weed jelly towards the end of the night. What a family. So you can imagine, nobody is sober and they're singing, dancing, laughing and mayhem.
Love it.
Always great crack, But this year, as I was doing DJ somewhere around 1 a.m, I accidentally changed a song that was playing.
Oh, I hate that when people change songs in the middle. No, nothing against you.
Niamh, this woman has had a lot, so don't say that.
Oh, okay, sorry. She's writing to us.
The wheels come off this.
Sorry.
My eldest brother, who had put the song on for his daughter, age appropriate that she was still up, got very upset with me for changing the song. He called me a...
He called me a what?
I'm so sorry for laughing. He called... I'm sorry. I'm just... We haven't done one of these in a while. I think I'm just nervous.
Okay,
right?
go on.
Okay. He called me... He called me a prick. He called me a prick. He called me a prick, and he was... My eldest brother, who had put the song on for his daughter, age appropriate that she was still up, got very upset with me for changing... Fuck, what is wrong with me?
This is a very serious problem.
It's a very serious problem.
Okay.
I was shocked and being squiffy started to cry at the thought that my brother reckoned I would change my niece's song choice. Seemed small, but then ensued a litany of issues that he's had with me over the years.
Oh no.
The drunken floodgates were opened and I was getting at both barrels with venom and a lot of angry finger pointing.
Oh, God.
I was astounded and extremely upset. I am one sister in a family of 4 and I'm usually the one that the brothers come to for fixes and plans. So to hear he was repeatedly saying, albeit.
People are putting it in to annoy you now. Albeit. I'm really sorry. We shouldn't laugh at this because this is really sad. But actually,
oh God,
that word is going to set us off every time because
I always thought it was...
He never knew how to spell it, and now it comes
Niamh,
up.
I actually think I'm going to quit the podcast. I think you should get Brian Dowling.
I'm really sorry. This is very unprofessional.
Oh God, this is so bad. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So to hear what he was repeatedly saying, albeit drunkenly, was and has since been very upsetting. I have texted to apologise for the parts of hurt that he spoke about and that I can take responsibility for, and told him I would never want to hurt him or his family, but that the way in which he delivered this information to me was extremely upsetting and overboard. He replied to say he'd call me soon and didn't realise that it had gone so far. So that means he's pleading the drunkard and won't remember what went on. We live in different counties, so there's now no easy meet-up to chat about it, and every time I think of it, I cry. I love my family dearly, and the thought of harboured ill will breaks my heart. What should or can I even do? Help, Niamh and Gearoid. I trust you a lot. Happy New Year, and please don't use my name. We did 4 times, but we beat them. I'm so sorry.
No, look, do you know what?
I realise we've been massively unprofessional. I'm sure, you've turned off.
This is, do you know what? This is quite sad in lots of ways, right?
Yes.
However, there's a lot of positive in here, whether you know it or not. It's just you're feeling the hurt at the moment.
Yes.
I'm going to give you a name, right? Because I need to say a name, right?
Yeah.
Amy, say. Let's just say Amy.
We'll call her
right?
Amy.
The thing about it is, Amy, there's a lot's been said with drink, and everybody gives them permission to say what the hell they like in that situation, and then it's almost like the safety catches are taken off, and that's the excuse for oh, that was said because I was drunk, and I don't like that, but people use it and all of that. But actually, what you've done is magnificent, and believe it or not, right? Because you texted him to apologise for your part, so you took responsibility for what you felt was important. You thought about what they said as much as it made you upset, and then you told them that that you were extremely upset and hurt. Yeah. So you highlighted the problem. You said what you needed to say. You apologised for your part in it. Everything you need to do in problem resolution. What's wrong for you is that you feel you didn't get back what you needed.
Exactly.
Right? And to be honest with you, people go overboard. I would say that is one of those things where it's not really about you. It's really about how your brother is feeling. So I feel sorry for him because obviously he's going through some stuff.
Yeah.
The other thing I'm going to say is that you have a choice. You have a choice now. You can bring this to the table. If you need to resolve this face to face, then you make a time and go and sort it.
Yeah.
Right? But actually, men and women resolve things differently.
Yeah.
And in his head, it's probably already resolved.
Exactly. I was just going to say that I think what has happened here is, right, he got drunk.
Yeah.
And I know it's not an excuse.
No.
But then at the same time, it is an excuse.
Yeah.
Right? And the thing about families is there is always harboured ill will.
Oh, always.
There is and that's purely because the amount of time you've spent together.
And
you spent your whole lives together. And there is, like you make a good point, there is no safety catch.
No, we never put our safety catches on with our family. And we,
No.
you know, because we feel we are loved in the same, you say that, you love your family. They love you too.
Yeah.
The truth is, if somebody goes off on you like that, there's one or two things happen. Either they're going to kill you because they're a psychopath, or they love you and they feel safe in that environment to actually let go of all the stress that's in their life. And I guarantee you, despite all the things he said, they're probably not the thing that's the problem for him.
Yeah. And he probably, because you've dealt with this over text, he probably does consider this out in the open now and aired
and done
and solved. But for you, it's clearly not. And now you say that you are in different counties. There's no way to resolve this. And I would say, look, if this is something that's causing you sleepless nights,
it's worth the drive.
It's worth the drive.
And even if you just go and stand in front of him and say, will you please hug me? I need it.
Exactly.
I know that sounds
and
weird.
that could be all you need. And it could be just that you need to go for a coffee and go, look.
Yeah.
That was awful.
Yeah.
And just that you both admit it to each other face to face, go, that was awful. Like, what, like, how did that happen? And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to, you don't have to delve into what happened.
No, really, because
sometimes that's really nice.
You don't choose to carry this, because what happens is now you're upset because he won't remember what on. So you're already getting annoyed with him, you know. And actually, I don't think you want to be. I think you love him, but you want to feel validated, and I totally understand that. But actually, if you need that validation, then you need to stand in front of him and get him to hug you and tell you he loves you. You know,
exactly.
Or if you need to hear I'm sorry, and if you need to hear I'm sorry from him, then you need to go and tell him that. But you need to see it face to face, and he needs to see it face to face. Start with a hug and tell him you love him, but that you're hurt and you need to fix it.
And do you know what? And it's okay. You're not being needy there.
No,
you're just like, that's just the thing I need to move on. And
and he probably doesn't need it, but maybe he does.
And do you know what the other side of this is? The other side of this is that you go, I won't do this. I won't have this conversation.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is that's the bit that will end up damaging your relationship, because it's going to take you a while to get over this. You're having sleepless nights, and you, on some level, whether you realise it or not, you blame him for those sleepless nights. And it is his fault. No matter how much you love him and no matter how much you want to forgive him, he's the reason that you're going through stress at the moment. So,
yeah, that's true. And that's an easy way to resolve it. The other way is for you, because if you feel that you're not going to get, you know, because only you know what your relationship with your brother is like, or what he's like as a communicator. Here's the thing. If you feel you're not going to get resolution from that, then you have to decide that's done.
Yeah.
And don't carry it, because actually you've done the right thing here, except for changing the song halfway through. No offense, like nobody who does that. It annoys me. My kids do it all the time. I go, and I was listening to that. No, I don't mean any badness with it. No, I know I can't. I can't let that go.
Yeah, I
know. No, but you know what I mean. I'm not saying that. I don't mean that. That's to make it lighthearted. But the reality is, sometimes we have to make choices when we're in that situation with people, you know, where they've hurt us, and maybe they don't feel the same hurt about it. Maybe they don't even know or not care that they've said it. It's been very flippant, and so they're not carrying it the same way. So sometimes we have to make a choice and go, okay, am I going to carry this or am I not? And sometimes you have to go, do you know what? I love him. He loves me. Whatever's going on with him, if I can help him, great. If I can't, this is not about me. And I guarantee you, it probably isn't. No matter what he brought up in the thing, he's probably, you know, it's probably just random stuff he's grabbing at that he knows will upset you.
And do you know what the other side of this as well is? You say here that you're from a family of 4 and you're the only girl.
No, he says that I'm one of 4 girls, isn't it? He says
I am one sister in a family of 4.
Oh, right, okay, so all the boys.
So it's all the boys, and I would imagine.
Oh God.
I would imagine that, you know, with a load of boys, 1 girl, there's a bit of rough and tumble, but at the same time, I would imagine that they are very protective of you.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that he will be on board with this.
Oh no, totally. And you know what? The other thing is, boys, they say what they need to say and then it's all over in their heads. They don't carry it the same way. I mean, it's very different. Us women, we like to pick away at things and we kind of carry it like, it's really tragic, but it is true. So it's probably well over for him, and he has intimated that. He doesn't even feel the worry about that. So I think, but if you need that resolution, then just go stand in front of him, tell him he needs to hug you.
You are entitled to your apology. You're entitled to your face-to-face. And I think you might be the one to have to make that happen. So just go do it. Okay, Niamh, we have another problem.
We do.
And you read this one because I'm never reading a problem again.
Oh my God, that just was endless. Anyway.
Thank you for your support.
I know. You're amazing. So, dear Niamh and Gearoid, I love Agony Rants. I'm an OG fan. Maybe that's an AG fan. It means right, because all day I've been trying to figure out what OG means.
Original.
Oh, an original fan.
Original, what is it?
I don't know.
Original gangster? Isn't that what it means?
I don't know.
Original.
Anyway, you're one of our fans. We're going to take that. I don't know if you're a fan of somebody else, but anyway. I have been listening since the beginning. Love Queen Niamh for all of my life. Wow, that means, okay.
It means they're young.
They're under.
Yeah, you made your point, Patrick. Move on.
It means they're under 30. And I first heard of Gearoid when he did a Zoom gig for us Aussies during COVID. Oh, I love Aussies. I love it. Anyway.
I don't think I did a Zoom gig.
We should do a joint tour down there. You, Shania Twain.
I did do I haven't thought of. I did do a gig for the Aussies.
There you go.
And do you know why I remember it now? Because my cousin was watching it.
There you go.
He lives in Australia. Anyway.
Your Shania Twain story made me laugh so much I swooned.
Well. You must have had a good t-shirt on. Do you know what? Any of those Zoom gigs I did, I was wearing a t-shirt on the top and I was boxer shorts on the bottom.
Oh my God, he's swooning even more now.
Business on the top. Business on the top, funky on the bottom.
I have to tell you, I was in my jammies most of the time.
Didn't wear shoes for 8 months. Go on.
I have a problem and I hope you can help because it is really starting to bother me. I've been living in Melbourne in Australia for the past 7 years and it's very much home. I have a brother and sister still living at home very close to my parents. I love my parents, but I'm not close to them. We had a turbulent relationship when I was growing up and they were very disapproving when I came out, as they are very religious, and I was even brought to the parish priest. Sad but true.
What?
Yeah, well, you know, it's a certain generation. It's okay.
Oh, God.
I'm really sad that happened because that should never happen to anybody. But to be honest, I think I was brought to the parish priest for something at one point as well. But I think it was probably my worrying desire to perform everywhere. Anyway.
Yeah, it was probably
The problem is both my parents treat me like I am living down the road. I am sick of receiving texts from them about things they need done around the house or phone calls at crazy o'clock because my mother wants to tell me that my father has a cold. I'm on the other side of the world and there is nothing I can do. I'm well aware that my brother and sister have to carry the load, but I don't know what, if anything, I can do about that. I moved away with very good reasons and I'm not going back. I'm sure they miss me, but I also feel like they are guilting me the whole time for going away. I'm in Ireland for Christmas and they have already started the conversations about me moving home, which is just not happening ever. I also have a boyfriend in Melbourne that they are not interested in even hearing about. I have stupidly said I'll stay for a month, so I'm here until the 13th of January, which is why we're doing this problem today. I will be seeing other friends and family, but I'd love to have a proper conversation with them about all of this because I feel if things don't change, I could end up cutting them off, which sounds very harsh, but being really honest, I'm not sure what I'd be losing. What do you think? Am I a monster? Love you both. Thanks for the giggles, Patrick. So much to unpack in this one.
Yeah, I know. It's so funny because when you were reading that, I was swinging from one end to the other.
I know, you're up in arms at times.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah. 1 minute I'm like, cut them off, they don't deserve you. And then the other side of it is, they are your parents.
Yeah, no, that and at the end of it all, that's it, isn't it? You know, whether you like it or not. And I'm not saying because, you know, it's not good that they couldn't accept and they tried to do all those things. But actually, that seems like a long time ago in some ways. And I think what this tells me is that they really miss you.
They do miss you. And I do think there's an element of tough luck in that.
Yeah, I know it is. And to be fair, you need to stick with your choice. I'm not saying that. You know, that's
no, I know what you mean. But this is my thoughts, right?
Okay.
I think that you don't have an authentic relationship with your parents.
No, it's very difficult.
It's very fraught. So what your parents are doing is they are having the relationship with you that they feel they should have. It's not, they don't necessarily have this relationship. They know you're not interested in your dad as a cold. They know that you can't do anything because they need, something picking up from the shops. Okay. And you're on the other side of the world.
So they're trying to find ways to communicate you.
Yeah. What they're doing is I think they're kind of overcompensating for the fact that they don't really have a relationship with you. So what you need to do, I think, is you need to try and establish what that relationship is.
Yeah.
So whether that is we'll have a monthly Zoom call or we'll have a thing, you need to sit down with them and you need to make things clear, because I think, like, if you are somebody that is living in Australia and your parents, and you're very well set up in Australia, you've got someone there, you have made it clear you're not coming home ever. Like, in your mind, you're not coming home ever. Mm-hmm. If your parents are still saying, when are you coming back from your year away? The reason they're doing that is because you haven't made it really clear that you're not coming back.
Yeah.
And I think that what you need to do is, and that just all comes from the fact that you don't really have this, the communication lines aren't really open, I think. And that happens to a lot of people when there's a bit of a...
Well, they lose trust in each other.
Well, when there's a bit of turbulence around coming out.
Yeah, that's tough. It's tough.
Coming out is like...
It's tough for both sides.
It's hiding.
Yeah, it is tough.
That's what it is.
It's tough for both sides in some ways. Not always. But the thing is, it is tough for the certain generation who grew up when it was... you were choosing a difficult life, or maybe a life they don't understand, right?
I know, yeah.
And that is very tough. That is tough for parents, because they want your life to be good and they want to be this, and they always don't want you to move away. It doesn't matter where you go. They don't want you away. My feeling is that you are feeling some guilt about not being there for your parents. Everybody who lives away feels that. Everybody who does.
Yeah, of course they do.
Everybody does. I mean, even if you're only over the other side of the city and you can't get over to help
I don't feel guilty.
No, I know.
That's not my problem.
That's not the same.
Not my problem.
But,
12 minutes if I use the tunnel. I'm 12 minutes away from my parents if I use the tunnel, and my mother still says to me, will you ever move closer?
I know. I'm 2 hours away. So, I understand that. I live away, and it's nearly always our responsibility, and you feel the pressure that other people are doing what you need to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my take on it, right? The thing is, I think you're feeling a bit guilty about that. You shouldn't.
No.
You should absolutely not feel guilty about that. You need to live your life choices. And to be fair, they put you through something that they probably regret, but didn't know how better to handle it at the time. But you're still their boy and they love you. And that's the truth. That's probably at the root of it. It's unlikely they don't love you, because if they didn't love you, they wouldn't have anything to do with you, right?
Yeah.
So I think the conversation starts with, I love you, but I don't know how to tell you any clearer that this is where my life is. I wish you understood my life, and it hurts me sometimes.
Yeah. And sit down and say, this is my boyfriend. Show him photographs of the two of you. I mean, be just selective now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't copy them into a folder.
Yeah. Don't tell them to be swiping.
Yeah, no swiping. No swiping.
You know when you give somebody their phone, here's a photograph, and then they start moving it,
you
and you go, hold on.
You hold the phone.
What I'm saying is, your choices are completely valid. You live away. You've set up a really good life. They should be enjoying that. I think it's very difficult when you know that your parents are at home. They're vulnerable, and it's their way of. You're right, Gearoid, that it's their way of reaching out to try and have a conversation with you, but they don't know how to. So actually, in a weird way, because we're the ones away, we are responsible for recreating the dialogue. And also how that's going to happen. And you're right. Setting up a regular Zoom is lovely because they physically see you, and then you can inch the boyfriend in. Have him in the background doing show him doing chores, drying. Oh, they love it if you're drying dishes and all that stuff in the background. What I'm saying is
wearing nothing but an apron.
Yeah. Well, no, it just introduced it, Jen. It's very difficult in the sense that you basically came out, and then by the sounds of it, you went away. So they haven't seen what your life is.
Exactly. And what you do need to do, and we do need to be clear about this, you need to bat them back a bit.
Yeah.
What you need to do is you need to make it clear that A, you're never coming back. B, you have a boyfriend you're very happy with.
Yeah.
C, they're making you feel guilty because they're telling you about things that you have no control over.
Yeah.
And that has to stop.
But I think what they need as well, you need to start with reassurance.
Yeah.
Reassurance that you love them, that you're having a really fantastic life and that you miss them.
Yeah.
You know, I miss you, Mum and Dad. I miss the fact that we can't have an easy conversation. Is there any way we can change that? I think going in and being all gung-ho about it creates a problem that you can't actually get past. Now, if they still are difficult in that situation, then you are within your rights to go back and say, I'm done with that.
They're inching towards you. They are the ones, they're making an effort to have some communication with you. So all you need to do is adjust that to the communication that you want. I do think it's important that you address the guilt.
Yeah.
Because I do think that when parents take that tack, I always get the impression that there's a bit of desperation around it. And what you need to do is you need to say, that's not going to work.
Yeah, but
you just you can throw all the guilt you want at me.
Yeah.
But I know what it is, and I'm not dealing.
You don't. Just because someone tries to make you feel guilty doesn't mean you have to accept it.
Exactly.
You know, but I think there's an element of you being over there, maybe thinking I'm not doing enough, and maybe look at that in yourself first to see, is there more you can do? That might be fulfilled by literally a Zoom call a month. I mean, I have to say, my 20-year-old was home. He's turning 21 this week, right? And I keep saying to him, I can't believe you left me with these two Muppets here. Come home. He's, you know, I love my husband and my eldest son, but they are the same person. And I love them both dearly, but the only sane person is living in Manchester. No, I'm joking. You know, but here's the thing, right? I want him to come home, not because I'm not celebrating his life. I miss him.
Yes.
Right. And so I joke with him about it and I say, I want you to come home, but I want you to know you can come home at any time. And you know, reading this, I'm nervous now. I feel like I need to go out and ring him and make sure that he understands that I'm celebrating his life.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't want him to come home or that I need him to come home, but I just miss him.
You just miss him. And that's fair.
And the thing is, because you started off with this whole problem of they weren't good with the coming out, and to be fair to them and to you, you know, it's not nice that they've to put you through that. It's not nice. You should be validated for every time. If you come out, it should be, you know, something that they, you know, embrace and love, but they maybe didn't know how to do that. You know, if the mere fact they brought you to the parish priest tells you that they don't. They didn't know.
But the other side of this as well is what you have to do is you have to be you need to be careful that you're not hiding that from them.
Yeah.
So like you can't, like, you're an adult now. You can't, you know, have that little thing in your head. Oh, I won't say the word boyfriend to my dad, or I won't say like that, like I won't, you know, let on that, you know, or pretend I don't live with him or something like that. Like, just make sure you're being really, really honest about all of that stuff.
What's happening is you're living a life for the last 7 years in Australia.
Yeah,
right.
You've
and that
no
they
problem
don't know
with it.
about.
Yeah, and you've no problem with it. So
share it.
Just share it and because that's the only way that they'll get used to it, is if they're exposed to it. So just make sure you're not keeping stuff from them. I
always say, you know, the way you tell somebody something in your life actually nearly always dictates how they're going to respond to it.
Give me your parents' address, I'll go around and backhand them for you. I mean, enough of your bullshit. Do you know what? And ask them for an apology. Say you want an apology for being brought to the parish priest.
Well, that's a bit difficult. You know, I don't even know how to really deal with that one.
Imagine, like, the parish priest.
I know, but it's of its time. It's of its time, Gearoid, and where it is. Some people just don't know what to do. I think the mere fact that they did that. Yeah, no. I don't agree with it. You know, I think, you know, but...
What about the parish priest now? Well, in fairness.
That's a whole other show.
Probably tell you how to bottom. We've had a wonderful day.
Oh my God.
It's been wonderful to be back.
You should not have had that baraka. Do you know the only comfort I'm taking away from this is that you have to edit this. It's going to take you hours to edit this. Hours.
It's been wonderful to talk to you, Niamh.
Always. I love the bones of you.
agonyrants@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. We would love it if you would subscribe to Head Stuff Plus, and you will get a Vintage Rants episode. There's another one coming out, I think, on the 11th of January.
Oh my gosh.
That's this Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is this Thursday.
We'll chat to you soon.
Love it.
Bye.
Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com. Produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.